Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the July 7th, 2025 Midday News Bulletin from Harry. Don't forget to follow the channel for the latest updates in the world of football. And now, the main headlines. La Liga president F. Williams turns against Barca. La Liga president Javier Tebas is facing a wave of intense criticism after being accused of pressuring striker Nico Williams to reject a move to Barcelona. In a personal post early this morning, Miguel Angel Galan, president of the Spanish Coaches Training Association, SENAFI, sparked controversy by alleging that Tebas interfered in the Nico Williams transfer saga. In his role as La Liga president, Tebas publicly declared that FC Barcelona would not be able to register Nico Williams' Galanvite. He even held private meetings with Athletic Bilbao and disclosed confidential information. In this context, Williams' agent and the player himself, influenced by Tebas's comments, requested Barcelona to include a clause in the contract allowing him to leave if not registered. According to Galan, the Barcelona board outright rejected this demand, considering the clause an unnecessary risk that could see them lose 60 million euros, the release fee for Williams, for nothing. Galan stressed that this unrealistic demand ultimately collapsed the deal, even though everything else was nearly finalized. Williams and his agent reportedly felt threatened by Tebas's remarks. They were fearful and had no choice but to sign a new contract with Athletic Bilbao. Galan further revealed that Félix Tenta, Williams' agent, not only insisted on the release clause, but also set a deadline in July for Barcelona to complete his registration. According to SP, Tenta sabotaged the deal with his excessive demands. Spanish media speculates that the super agent acted in favor of Athletic Bilbao, a club where he represents several players. Gyokeres sacrifices benefits to join Arsenal. To quickly resolve his future this summer, striker Viktor Gyökeres has agreed to sacrifice 2 million euros in wages. Arsenal and Sporting Lisbon have yet to finalize a transfer fee for Gyokeres, but according to Skip Sport, both sides have entered detailed negotiations. Given the current progress, a deal could be reached within days. At the same time, Portuguese outlet T-Record confirmed that Gyokeres has accepted a 2 million euro wage cut to ease Arsenal's negotiations. He wants his future decided quickly. After refusing to return to Lisbon for pre-season training, Sporting are demanding a minimum of 80 million euros for Gyokeres. The Swedish striker is frustrated because last summer, both parties agreed he could leave for 70 million euros. Sacrificing 2 million euros, Gyokeres believes the amount could help Arsenal raise their fixed bid to 65 million euros. Including performance-based bonuses, the Gunners could soon reach an agreement with the Portuguese club. Gyokeres' agent, Hassan Setinkaya, has visited London several times recently. There are no issues between Arsenal and Gyokeres regarding personal terms. The striker has agreed to a 5-year contract until summer 2030. This week, Arsenal will resume training to prepare for the new season. According to schedule, the Gunners will begin their Asia tour on July 19th. Manager Mikel Arteta is eager to finalize the Gyokeres deal before heading to Singapore to begin tactical preparations. As of now, in the summer of 2025, Arsenal have welcomed 2 Spanish signings, goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga and midfielder Martin Zubimendi. The third new arrival, Brentford midfielder Christian Norgard, is expected within days. Mexico wins the World Cup. Early morning on July 7th, the United States hosted arch rivals Mexico in the 2025 World Cup final. Just 4 minutes in, the home crowd erupted as Chris Richards leaped high to head in a cross from Sebastian Hunter, opening the scoring. After conceding, Mexico pushed forward and piled pressure on the U.S. defense. Despite an excellent display from keeper Matthew Fry, in the 27th minute, Raúl Jiménez capitalized on a pass from Marcel Ruiz to calmly slot home the equalizer. The second half saw a more intense and fast-paced game. Both sides created chances, but in the 78th minute, Mexico completed the comeback. From a corner set play, Johan Vázquez headed the ball across for Edson Alvarez to knot it in decisively, sealing a 2-1 victory for El Tri. In the dying minutes, the U.S. made several substitutions to chase an equalizer. But Mexico's defense, led by goalkeeper Luis Malagón, held firm. The match ended with wild celebrations from the Mexican players and supporters. This marks the 13th time in history that the green-shirted team has lifted the World Cup. Luis Diaz agrees to join Barca. After Barcelona failed in their pursuit of Nico Williams, Luiz Diaz emerged as the top candidate to strengthen the left wing under coach Hansi Flick. Good news for Barca, as everything seems to be going in a positive direction. According to Mundo Deportivo, the Liverpool star is willing to join Barcelona without attaching any conditions. Not even a clause for guaranteed registration or release if not registered on time. This is a major difference compared to Nico Williams. Spanish media reported that one of the key reasons Williams backed out and stayed at Bilbao was Barca's inability to guarantee timely registration or provide upfront cash as demanded by the Basque club. As a result, Williams opted to extend his stay rather than wait for an uncertain offer from Barca. In contrast, Diaz proactively approached Barcelona to reopen negotiations. Since he made no demands like Nico Williams, talks have progressed smoothly and quickly. However, the deal won't be finalized immediately. According to the British press, Diaz is still on holiday after a long tournament and will return to Liverpool in the coming days. He is expected to officially request a transfer once the club overcomes the grief of Diogo Jota's passing. Jota's death has paused Liverpool's transfer activity. Furthermore, after big money signings like Florian Wirtz, Jeremy Frimpong, and Milos Kerkez, Liverpool may be open to offers for the Colombian star. The fee Barca is expected to pay for Diaz is around 70 million euros. João Félix expresses his desire. João Félix joined Chelsea from Atletico Madrid last summer for £47 million. This was his second spell at the Blues after a previous loan stint in the second half of the 2022-2023 season. Just like his first time, Félix once again underperformed, making only 20 appearances in all competitions. In January, the 25-year-old moved to AC Milan on loan. At the end of the season, Milan opted not to buy him outright. Returning to Stamford Bridge, the Portuguese star no longer features in Enzo Maresca's plans. He was even left out of the FIFA Club World Cup 2025 squad list. Félix is likely to leave Chelsea this summer. In a recent interview, he expressed his wish to return to former club Benfica. Coach Bruno is one of the people I respect and admire the most. He had a big impact on my career. He's currently managing Benfica. That's a major reason why I'm seriously considering returning. I'm looking at it positively. Returning to Benfica is now my top choice. João Félix graduated from Benfica's youth academy. In 2018, he was promoted to the first team by coach Liga and quickly made an impression. He was then signed by Atletico Madrid for a record fee of £113 million. Last month, Benfica president Rui Costa also stated his desire to bring Félix back, but admitted the club lacked financial capability. Every year I get asked this question: if we could bring back academy graduates with real quality and star power like João Félix, we'd all want it. Every Benfica fan wants it. But people need to understand that Félix is not a free agent. He's under long-term contract and his transfer fee is very high. His salary too is through the roof. Chelsea set asking price for Arsenal. Chelsea are hoping to receive £50 million for winger Noni Madueke, now a target for Arsenal. The English player is currently in the US playing for Chelsea at the FIFA Club World Cup, but his future remains uncertain. Mikel Arteta is eager to bolster his attacking options ahead of the new season. He has added Madueke to his shortlist of targets. The Gunners have reached personal terms with the English midfielder and are preparing their first official offer. Chelsea signed the 23-year-old from PSV Eindhoven for £30 million 2.5 years ago. According to The Telegraph, they now hope to make a decent profit from the deal. Chelsea are demanding £50 million for Madueke, who would face stiff competition for a spot if he stays at Stamford Bridge next season. Also according to The Telegraph, Arsenal are unwilling to meet that valuation. The North London side are only prepared to pay up to £40 million, including add-ons. Arsenal have been linked with several wingers this summer, including Rodrigo, Ebiowe, and Nico Williams. If the Madueke deal becomes too complicated, they will turn to other options. Meanwhile, Arsenal have finally confirmed the signing of Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad. The Gunners triggered his £51 million release clause with the Spanish club. Previously, Arsenal also paid £5 million to sign goalkeeper Kepa from Chelsea. That concludes today's Midday Bulletin. Goodbye and see you again soon.